Do you have headlights? Are they bright enough? Really? That's how bright they are. Come on, meow. How about the brights? Pathetic. Sounds like it's time for us to get Eye of Megatron. Right? Look at how serious that shit is. It's gonna work great on our Subaru. Dust your shoulder off. Go on. Alright, so Hikari has a headlight kit here. And we're gonna give this a shot. It's an LED designed in Japan, assembled in China. Very important stuff here, but key selling point. So far I'm impressed. A nice box with a throwing star logo. You have my attention. You can't mention Megatron and have a throwing star in your box and then paint it red and not give me like all the blood going downstairs, if you know what I mean. So obviously the presentation is good. We've got an instruction manual, which I gotta say, by your reading, yeah, it's got awesome English, but look at this. It's definitely been designed in Japan because their cataloging of directions is so thorough that you'd have to be from somewhere that's not good to not be able to follow these directions, even if it was in a completely different language. And don't forget to go write some reviews. And I got these on Amazon for like 36 bucks. After seeing one of my friends get the setup, I was deeply impressed, and I thought I'm gonna give these a try. So here we have it. Is that 2 LEDs? I think it is a dual LED. It's got a fan. It makes so much heat, it has a fan. So this should work really well. And it should plug in and play. Let me go find some specifications. So there you have it. I've got the H1 style in 9600 lumens, 6K cool white. We got a 2-year warranty, and yeah, Amazon Prime delivered. Thanks, Amazon. So let's see if I've even got the right ones. I'm not so sure. And these are the low beams, so these ones on the outside. Let's see if we can get in there. Alright, here we go. Yes, I did legitimately use those to loosen that up. Yep, looks like we've got the 2 wires, just like it shows on the replacements. Christ almighty, Jesus. So yeah, push the tab in, lower it, and pull the bulb out. Yeah, I made that way harder. Harder than it looks. I mean, this car back talks me quite a bit, but let's go compare this to the new bulb. Yeah, looks like it should fit up there. It's got the same mounting and same wiring. Let's go orient this thing and install it, see how it looks. So it looks like it has a D shape, and I think it orients straight in that way. Yeah, that feels snug. So reading the instructions actually matters. You remove the base, install the base, and then you just slide this in and it has these O-ring seals. Pretty ingenious, actually. Yeah, I was like, this is gonna be impossible. And then I remembered there was instructions that I could potentially look up, and sure enough, saved the day. Alright, well, only because it's Friday. They got the color coding wrong with these here wires. Red goes to black, and black goes to red, apparently, on Fridays. And we have the Eye of Megatron, I suppose. Here's a quick test. Stock. Should be brighter. Should be brighter. Looks quite a bit brighter. And more spread. Another thing to note is that my headlights are pretty scuffed up. You know, they're plastic housings. I buffed them about a year ago and it looks like they've started fogging up again. And I'll probably put some wax on them after I buff them again. Looks like this one actually is a little bit more clear, but let's turn off the lights and see how they look. And there's a helicopter outside. I don't know what he's after. The bad guys. Alright, I'll put the other one in and then we'll do some more testing of how it turned out. I mean, wow. You can't really see it, but that's hard to look at. That's bright. That's bright. That's the shadow. And I can feel the little fan turning, vibrating. So it runs a fan and it runs the LEDs, so this thing actually is actively cooling. But damn, that's bright. Pretty incredible. Okay, so despite there being not shit for room back here, I was able to do the install with just loosening the front of the light just slightly so I could get the actual bulb inside there. But yeah, instead of taking my battery out and resetting everything in my clock, my radio, I just did it that way. A lot less work. These things are super heavy. What I also did was wired up or isolated the wires, because instead of one of the wires being connected to the body itself and then the other one going directly into the bulb, you just have two of the loose wires and they're not really shrouded. Also, it looks like Subaru is the one that has the wire to the body is the positive, and the one that goes directly into the bulb is the negative. So Fridays, am I wrong? Both of them fucked up there, trying to confuse me, but that's why they pay me the big bucks. I got it figured out. Let's see how they shine. So I need to already express that this is a huge improvement over stock. The spread of the light is much better, as well as it's obviously a lot brighter. But yeah, I am super pleased. I really did a lot tonight to improve the vision of this car. I put in new wiper blades and these new headlights, and I'm super happy. They have a 12K version of these light bulbs that is probably brighter and better, but I think the price doubles on top of that. But again, I mean, these LEDs are fantastic. They're not like HIDs where you gotta wait for them to warm up or anything. They're just on or off. They're easily installed. You don't have to have different components to worry about failing or installing. Very straightforward, highly recommended. Soon I'll be getting the light bars and the light pods and stuff on this thing. I just lifted it 6 inches. I got other videos for that if you haven't seen them. But yeah, these bulbs, they make my headlights look new with how clear they are. What do you think? Somebody told me that Hulu in Japanese is winter. I think it's Hulu. I'll double check. And maybe that's the name of my car. I don't know. I also got these new locking lugs on Amazon, and they were pretty good. Let me know if you have any questions on those. But anyway, that's this video. Thanks for checking in, and I'll see you guys next time. I've got the stereo to put in. I've got a garbage stereo, but soon that will be all remedied with underseat subwoofers and all new speakers. So, peace.